What's good, everyone? Zach's here. So, I have actually traveled quite a bit around the states. I have lived temporarily in so many different states. I wanted to do a bit on my experience with them and my take on the different types of people in each state, how people usually act and are, how the landscape is. Because I'll always recommend to people travel, especially when you just finish high school. I'll always recommend don't just go right into the workforce. Use your time before you graduate with a part-time job to save up some money and maybe go on a trip just to get, broaden your horizons a little bit. Because the world has so much more to offer than where you grew up. Now, granted, home is home, I get that. But it has so much more. And sometimes, no matter how good a home is, you might be able to fly even further in life somewhere else. That's just how it is. Now, my journey started in let's just put it out there, New York, best fucking state out there. That's where I grew up. That was my home. The people in New York, this is what you can expect with New York. New Yorkers are the type that will help you no matter what. We look after our own. We will help you no matter fucking what. But I'll tell you, we will openly bitch about it the whole time we're doing it. We're happy to help. We're glad to help. We just want to bitch about it. Now, people always try to say, I've always heard people say, New York's a dangerous place. Oh, of course it is. As long as you don't live stupid. There are three main rules with New Yorkers, and it'll work for you 100% of the time. 1, you don't fuck with women. 2, you don't fuck with kids. And 3, mind your fucking business. It's a very common concept that most of you should have learned by now into your adulthood. Stay out of people's fucking business. If something's going on, just mind your shit and keep on about your day. Now, you don't have to just specify about one spot in New York. New York's not just big city. There's a lot of farmland. There are different parts of New York that's nature oriented. But if we're talking the big city, absolutely follow those rules. You actually will love it. There's always something going on, whether it's the day or night. There's always something popping off. It doesn't matter what you want to do. 24/7, there's something to do. Now, let's hit on the Texas. You know it. Growing up, my father used to always tell me Texans and New Yorkers do not get along. That Texans do not like New Yorkers. Now, I never believed that, but when I visited Texas and I lived there for a while, it is absolutely true. Texans do not like the Yankees. They don't like them Yankees. They don't like New Yorkers. It's a very true fact. Now, don't get me wrong. Texans are some of the most polite fucking people that know what respect is. And if you're a biggin, if you're a big guy, news for you. Texas women like their guys big. They don't like twigs. They don't like twigs. And let's face it, the rumor's true. When they say everything's bigger in Texas, the food portions are gonna leave you full. And there's only one other place I've ever visited where the meat was actually superb. They know how to cook their fucking food. Now, Wisconsin, here's the thing about Wisconsin. Out of all the places I've been to, hands down, Wisconsin is the prettiest place I have ever lived. Almost everywhere I visited was beautiful. The scenery, especially where you go within Wisconsin, like Crivets, Wisconsin, beautiful. If you love the foresty, like the trees and shit, the long drives, it's a beautiful place to live. You'll never regret it. However, the winters suck major ass, especially when you have those long drives. And I honestly would say the two worst things about Wisconsin is, one, people religiously worship the Green Bay Packers. And I get it. We all have our teams. We all love our teams. We support our teams. but they take it too fucking far. Every building, every store has a Packers thing on there. People are willing to start fights over it. They worship them too much. Listen, the Packers aren't all that fucking great. Calm the fuck down. The second thing that sucks about Wisconsin is, I shit you not, the deer seem to always want to throw themselves in front of your fucking car. But as far as a positive thing goes, Wisconsinites are very polite people. They're very welcoming. They have no problem with people moving there. They are very welcoming people. And I would honestly say, out of all the places I've been, Wisconsin was one of the most family-friendly places, period. There are so many family activities to do, so many schools that are great for kids. It is just all around a wonderful place to move if you wanted to pick up your family and move somewhere newer. And I would say the greatest thing that I found about Wisconsin, besides the beauty, granted, I made my jokes about the Packers, though I was serious about it. I will say this: always find time to go to the Packer Stadium. Packer Stadium has so much to do within them, and the restaurants in there are very fun. The shopping centers are really nice. It's just a must go to even if you don't like the Packers. The stadium is a fun place to go. Now, I am a fan of rage rooms. My favorite rage rooms are absolutely found in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I will not name them because no. But rage rooms are also great in Wisconsin. I think lastly, even though I've been to other places, lastly I'm going to cover Idaho. Now, Idaho has a beautiful scenery as far as the mountains go. Really nice wildlife preserves and hiking trails, lakes. It is a beautiful place to go. And if you were looking to move to Idaho, an Idahoan will tell you, nope, we don't want you. But there are a lot of jobs here. If you are looking to continue the field you're in or start anew, Idaho has a lot of jobs, specifically if you're going to go close to Boise, Idaho. Now, yes, Idahoans don't want more people. It's just how it is. Californians made sure of that. Californians have swarmed Idaho, so much so that Idaho isn't what it used to be. It's still great, but it is overpacked. You will definitely, if you can, it's great if you're willing to ignore the traffic, but it is packed. Now, as far as the people goes, that's kind of a toss-up. I have found out of the places I've been to, people in Idaho are actually quite rude. They are stuck up. They believe their shit don't stink. They are very judgy. Idaho women are a lot more pickier. Now, yeah, if I say picky and they're like, well, we have standards. No, they're picky. They're very, very picky. They really do turn men into a resume checklist. But vice versa, just do the same to them and hear them complain about it. Now, food-wise, let me tell you, there might be some fields they're lacking in. But if you're a foodie, you're going to want to go to Boise, Idaho, and the surrounding areas. For instance, Caldwell, Idaho has so many fucking Mexican food trucks that you want authentic Mexican food, you won't be disappointed. And as far as Boise or the other place, there are so many different types of restaurants of different types of food. This place is swarmed with food, swarmed with fucking food. If you're not looking to gain weight, I definitely wouldn't recommend visiting here because you're going to gain some fucking weight. If you're not really worried about that and you just want to fat out, fucking do it. But despite the really good job market and all that stuff I did mention, good and bad, I would definitely recommend not moving to Idaho. It's a great place if you want to visit. But if you move to Idaho, you like I said, you have a lot of hurdles. You have to accept the fact that a lot of people here are just very rude and standoffish. They're very dismissive. At the same time, it's very populated, which means that the traffic can be very annoying and nuts. So you want to also pick the time frames you're supposed to be into work or leave work very carefully. I would say Idaho is one of those places you want to visit, not move. Now, that being said, with all that, I'm very confident in the fact that everything I said is just that, facts. If you don't like it, well, boo fucking hoo. And as usual, get good.